this session and all that we're going to cover today, BeEzrat HaShem, also be dedicated to Leilu Neshama, LevLeib ben Zion, also L'chab L'rifah Shlema, our dear Rabbi Yaron Ruvenschlita, his name is Yaron ben Doris, Ariela Ora Basana, Imim Rasi Rachel Bas Brindel, David Shlomo ben Sandra, also Atzlacha Rabba to Yoveres Hannah, Bas Abraham Avinu, and the whole family. All right, BeEzrat HaShem. So we continue today with our class Shabbos Home, and we're in chapter number 30. It's a building, like a huge topic, and we're on section number 6, practical applications. Right, prohibition to add and repair existing structure on Shabbos. All right, so next one is the subsection C. Okay. Toilets, sinks, drains. Right, so it happens. Okay, so number 1, replacing the toilet seat. If the toilet seat was detached from the toilet, it may not be reattached on Shabbos. Furthermore, one is forbidden even to replace it without attaching it. For example, there is a lay on top of the toilet without snapping it into holes or tightening its bolts. If, however, no other toilet is available, one is permitted to replace the seat without attaching it. Okay, so let's see. That's in olden days, like in a primitive one. So, but today they started. I don't know when they started, maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Like for me, it's still today. So they developed such a technology, it would not get unscrewed. But in olden days, like doesn't matter what you do, it would get unscrewed, like constantly. Not constantly, but periodically it would get unscrewed, and. Some of them had the nuts that you can tie with the hands, but some of them was very, very inconvenient. Like basically, you have to go on your knees, like or a bend. It's very inconvenient. But today they do such a good job with this technology. Whatever they do, never get unscrewed. Right. So, but again, possible. Somebody have the olden ones, okay. So again, if the toilet seat was detached, so meaning detached completely, not detached completely. Okay, I mean different hardware. Okay, so detached completely from the toilet, it may not be reattached on Shabbos. So why? Because the toilet is connected to the floor, right? To the whole building. Right, and it's right. So we're not allowed to attach something, as we said, even loosely to the building. But here, like if you just put it on top of it, right, on a toilet, it's not like you're attaching, right? To put something on top, it's not attaching. For example, like if you have a book, you put it on a desk. It's not like you attach the book to the desk. You just put it on top. But here they try to go stringently, right? Furthermore, one is forbidden to even replace it without attaching it, right? There is lay on top of the toilet without snapping into the holes or tightening the bolts. So meaning that because it's like it would be very inconvenient. Maybe it's going to slide from its place, right? And person would get the idea to reattach. Meaning forget that today is Shabbos and reattach. So meaning makes sense. If, however, no other toilet facility is available, one is permitted to replace it, seat without attaching it. So, but technically, as we said, just put on top. So this, right, it's not a problem. So rabbis try to build a fence for us to keep us away from transgression, which makes sense. So next one, removing the lid that covers the toilet tank. It is permitted to remove and replace the lid that covers the toilet tank on Shabbos, provided that it is the type that protrudes over the top of the tank. Okay, so let's try to understand. So why would you need to remove the toilet lid from a toilet tank? Simple, right? We had it a few times. Not on Shabbos. Did we have it on Shabbos? Oh, right. There is some hardware, like flashing hardware, it's also like made of plastic. It goes out of the order from time to time, right? Right. So I went out of the order. I tried to fix it. Did not work. I mean, it was time to replace it. So I put an order, but it's not like right. It took some days. I don't know, 3 days, 4 days. They got delayed. I don't know, something. I don't remember what happened. But on Shabbos we did not have this thing, right? So meaning what? You have to flash manually. So you have to go with the hands, pull a chain, or you use different dress or whatever it is. You understand? So we remove this lid completely. But technically, if a person wants to flash like this manually, you would not be allowed to fix this toilet. But flash manually, right? Would need to remove the lid from the type of from the toilet tank. But he said the one that protrudes. So meaning what to exclude something that is not protrudes, that's my personal explanation, like goes inside, like the tank, and it's sinks inside. So I'm not sure. I mean, I have not seen this type. Usually, regular type of lid, it's like on top. That's it. On top, protrudes. So you see that it's different, like separate. That's it. So right. So you can remove and replace. Okay. So next one, number 3, repairing the toilet. If a lever of the toilet tank slips from its place, it may not be repaired on Shabbos. Similarly, the chain of the stopper became unlocked from the lever, right? It may not be hooked on again on Shabbos, right? Because the toilet is attached to the building, it is regarded as a part of the building. Therefore, these parts of this repair fall into the category or firmly attaching the subject to the structure. Exactly. Which forbidden by the biblical law. Accordingly, these repairs are prohibited, even if there is no other toilet facility available. Not, however, if one is permitted to flush toilet by reaching into the tank and lifting up the stopper. Okay, I mean the chain. Okay, but the stopper, here we got it. If one's toilet chain comes unhooked on Shabbos, the toilet can be flushed in this manner. Okay, that's as I said, that's what we did. Okay, so again from the beginning. So a repairing toilet. So toilet is again connected to the building, and we cannot attach anything in a tight manner, right? And even not in a not in an not tight manner. Okay, so let's see. If lever in the toilet tank slips up from its place, and again, it's in olden toilets. I remember what happened very often, but today they do whatever they do, a different technology does not happen. Right? It's many of them have these buttons from the top. You just flash. Right, nothing to slip, but in all the days, for sure. Right, this lever, you tied it, and it's a plastic nut, and it's sometimes over tight, so it become even looser. So it's that's what it is. Okay, so you may not repair on Shabbos, right? But meaning what that you would press this lever and nothing's going to happen, right? Because it's not attached tightly. So that's the thing. Okay. Because the toilet is attached to the building, it is regarded as a part of the building. Therefore, these repairs fall into category of firmly attached object to to the structure, which forbidden by biblical law, but even by rabbinical, not tightly, is going to be firmly, not firmly, is going to be forbidden on rabbinic law. So I mean, anyway, it is forbidden. Okay. According to this, repairs are prohibited even there is no other toilet facilities available, right? Because again, it's going to be on a biblical level. But this lever thing, you cannot attach not firmly. If not firmly, right? If you don't screw this what is it? The washer? No, not the washer. The nut, right? It's not going to work. So it must be tight, right? Note, however, that one is permitted to flush a toilet by reaching into the tank and lifting up the stopper. That's it. So I mean, don't think it's disgusting. It's clean water. It's same water. Just so you know, the water in a tank is the same water that it's on your tap. It's not different water, and the same water that you take in shower with. Okay, or maybe on the bottom of the tank could be some residue like from the water, but it's nothing disgusting basically. Okay. So some people feel very disgusted, just reach into the tank, but there is no problem. If one's toilet chain comes unhooked, so that's also it was in olden days. So today they say they have such a clip, like one way, it's impossible to get unhooked, unless it's like ripped the chain. Okay, but in olden days we would use the paper clip. Right, like to secure this this chain, we would use a paper clip. Okay, no problem. So again, even if you don't have another toilet, it's not allowed to fix it, but you can flush it manually. Right, and we up to number 4, using the plunger on a toilet or sink. Right, very interesting. So now several situations. A, where the blockage is easily removed. Right. The authorities disagree as to whether one is permitted to use a plunger or on a clogged toilet on Shabbos. Right. Some poskim rule that is forbidden. They reason that since the blockage renders the drain pipe unusable, the drain pipe is considered to be broken double quotes. Hence, one who cleans the blockage has repaired the structure, which violated milacha of the building. Alternatively, one who clears the blockage is regarded to have it created new drain. This violates the milacha makik bepatish. However, other poskim maintain that using the plunger is permitted on Shabbos. The reason that since the blockage does not present the inherent problem with the toilet, it does not cause the toilet to regard it as broken. Therefore, its removal is not regarded as act of repair or creation. This poskim argue further that even if one rejects the reasoning and insists that the blockage does cause the toilet to be regarded as blocked, one must surely admit that this is not the case where the blockage is easily removed. Right? For example, by using plunger a few times. Okay. In this case, the blockage certainly does not cause the toilet to be regarded as broken. Okay. Therefore, one is permitted to clear it with a plunger on Shabbos. It should be noted that even those authorities that permit the use of the plunger on Shabbos do not permit the use of the snake, the flexible cable used to clean pipes. Since this dispute involved the possible Torah prohibition, one should not rely upon lenient view if there is another facility available. If, however, there is no other facilities available, one may rely upon the linear view and clear the toilet with a plunger. If a non-Jew may be instructed to clear the toilet with a plunger at all instances, whether or not there were the other facilities available. Okay, so let's try to understand. So from the beginning, this block toilet, right? So from the subsection 4, I using plunger on the toilet or a sink. So like in a toilet, it means like what's the problem with the toilet? With the toilet, the problem is usually not with the pipes. It's like in a toilet itself. So the drainage in a toilet it goes like I think it goes up like this and like that. So I mean that's how it holds the water, right? There is nothing that holds the water, but the pressure, the air pressure, right? And when it flashes, it's like goes like with a speed down. So meaning the way I understand the issue, the majority of the problem is not with the pipe, but the problem with the toilet, something got stuck there. What can get stuck? Not normal thing, but somebody threw something. I don't know, like a kid that was playing with his toy or her toy. Something fell in the rest. They're not going to tell you, but it got stuck there. So they flash. Maybe they forget. Sometimes there's like paper towel you're not supposed to throw there, then like baby wipes, also not a good idea. So even if they're going to get flashed, maybe they're going to get flashed, but some of them get stuck, or like Q-tips, all these things get stuck. So meaning the problem, it's not in the pipe, but the problem is here in the toilet. So technically, if it's not such a big problem, you can push it with a pressure from the plunger. So that's what people do. Okay. But if it's gets stuck in the pipes, this plunger is nothing. It's not going to help. Okay, so that's the story. Okay, so from the beginning, the authorities disagree as to whether one is permitted to use plunger on clogged toilet on Shabbos. Okay, so why? Some poskim rule it is forbidden, and we're going to see. The reason that since the blockage renders a drain pipe unusable, so meaning it's like since a block, it's like not there. Right, so it's like you cannot use it. The drain pipe is considered to be broken, right? Broken. Hence, one who clears the blockage has repaired the structure. And we learned before, you're not allowed to repair the structure. So if you open up this clog, so it's like you fix something that was broken. So which is, as we understand, on biblical level. Hence, one who clears the blockage has repaired the structure, which violates the melach of building. Alternatively, one who clears the blockage is regarded as having created new drain. So meaning, it's he has new drain, so it would be also like a building, which violates the melacha makik bepatish. So makik bepatish, we said before, like a strike in the last blow. So it's like something that is needed to be done. So meaning it was there, but it was not complete. And now they you use the plunger. Now it is complete. So this and that. I mean, any reason makes perfect sense, right? However, the other poskim, so that's a stricter opinion. Again, because it could be violation of biblical commandments, so we try to go stringent opinion. But there's a lenient opinion, and in cases there's like small blockage, we can rely on it. So let's see. However, the other poskim maintain that using the plunger is permitted on Shabbos. Okay. So what does it mean? They reason that since the blockage has not presented the inherent problem with the toilet, so meaning the toilet is good, but there is some obstacle that is not like block this toilet from working correctly. That's it. So again, I think in olden toilet, that's what we had. But in like more modern one, you just buy like a normal quality, and most likely nothing is going to happen. Again, unless something is going to throw there. Something. That's a different story. Problem toilet. It does not cause the toilet to be regarded as broken. Therefore, its removal is not regarded repair or creation. So, meaning it just right. So they say that since all of the parts are there, you don't need to add anything to existing structure, like to the toilet or to the pipes. So they say why saying it's broken, right? This poskim argue further that even if one rejects this reasoning and insists that the blockage does cause toilet to be regarded as broken, one must surely admit that this is not the case of the blockage easily to removed. Right? For example, using plunger a few times. Right? So meaning using plunger a few times, that's it. It works. Right. So meaning how determine how many times to use. Like in my mind, maybe it's partially flushed and partially is not flushed. So meaning it's there's still drainage, but it's not complete. Okay, so that's my personal explanation. So meaning if you use it like few times, it should work. In this case, the blockage certainly does not cause the toilet to be regarded as broken. Okay, so I just need a little push. Therefore, one is permitted to clear it with a plunger on Shabbos. Okay. So again, it's not normal waste. It's not. It's something like foreign matter that got stuck. Okay. It should be noted that even those authorities that permit the use of plunger on Shabbos do not permit the use of snake on Shabbos. So snake, for sure, it's professional. Right? And it's not even a snake. There is a special tool. I actually lended this tool yesterday to one of my friends. Right? He has this issue, like a slow drain. Like I said, you know what? From my experience, something got stuck. And guess what? He pulled out things. Kids throw things and then forget. And if they ask them many times did they throw something, they absolutely not, because they forgot. They flash it and it's like not there. Right? It's very interesting. So I gave them a snake, special snakes for this. Since these issues involve possible Torah prohibition, one should not rely upon lenient view, right? If there is another facilities available. So I mean, not all of us live in such a luxury. I mean, it's not luxury, maybe not always luxury, but if you don't have a second bathroom, you're allowed to do something. Right? We'll see. I mean, if it's only few pumps and there is no other facilities, that's what you need to do. If, however, there is no other facilities available, one may rely on a lenient view. So, meaning try to fix it and clear the toilet with a plunger. So, right. If a non-Jew may be instructed to clear the toilet with a plunger in all instances, whether or not the other facility is available. Also, another case, and I'm just adding, right? Another case could be like human dignity. So you came to somebody's house, and you went to a restroom, and now it does not flush. So you're not going to call them now and tell them, you know what, could you come in and see it's not flashing? I mean, of course, I mean, if there's no choice, what are you going to do? It's not like you did something intentionally, but you would try to repair it. In this case, yes. Also for human dignity, right, you would be allowed to go rely on this lenient opinion. Okay, I'm just saying it. Okay. So second, right, so now subsection B, where there is a difficult to remove the blockage. If the blockage is tightly lodged in a pipe, it is very difficult to remove it. All agree that it is forbidden to use the plunger. A non-Jew, however, may be instructed to use the plunger even in that case. Okay. if in my mind, if it's got stuck so much, most likely plunger is not going to work. So this friend of mine who borrowed this snake from me, right? So he said that he tried plunger and he had like not simple plunger, like more expensive, like a double plunger. It's not going to work. I told him it's not going to work. It's not. You need a special snake. All right, no problem. So right, but again, if it's right tight, like blocked tightly, plunger you cannot use, but you can ask non-Jew. Okay. So difficult situation. So you would need to figure out what to do with the restroom, right? Use some kind of public restroom, go to neighbors, something. Okay. So number 5, sink strainers, right? It is permitted to remove a sink strainer from the drain and to replace it on Shabbos. Sink strainer. Since the strainer is meant to be removed and replaced, it is not part of the structure. Okay. Therefore, one who replaces it has not added to the structure. Okay, so sink strainer. So you have, even many people have screens, right, in a bathroom sink, in a tub, like bathtub, but of course nobody's going to use a bathtub, but in a sink in a bathroom sink. So you have the screen. So again, it's not part of the structure. Is not it's not connected. It just stays there or sits there, and same as sink in what is it? In a kitchen, so it's got stuck. Food got stuck, so you can empty the garbage, because this garbage usually pieces of food. So it's not what is it? It's not muktzah, right? So you can clean it if needed. Okay. Sink strainer, no problem. So you can right. Not attached, no problem. Okay, so continue. And not attached, and plus the second part is that it was made to be used this way, to take out and put back in. Okay, so number 6, replacing handle on a sink faucet. One is forbidden to replace the faucet handle on a sink, even if it will be replaced loosely. Right, or will not be screwed on. So again, today they do such a technology, and usually it's not getting unscrewed, but in all the days for sure it's got unscrewed, fall off like it was normal, absolutely normal, right? But now it's totally different. But again, if a handle falls off, so you cannot fix it. It depends on the design. In some things you would not be able to use it. Like you would not be able to to open up the water with just by your hands, because it's not enough leverage. Okay, so that's a different story. All right. So since the sink attached tightly to the building, so you're not allowed to connect this handle tightly or like loosely. So number 8, cleaning out the rain gutter. It is forbidden to clear the gutter that is clogged with leaves and dirt on Shabbos. The reason is that since the blockage renders the pipe drain unusable, right? The drain pipe is considered to be broken. Accordingly, one who clears the blockage is considered to have repaired the structure. Right. Thus, this violates the melacha of building. Alternatively, since the drain pipe is regarded as broken, one who clears it considered to have created new drain pipe. which is violation melacha baki maki bepatish. I mean, it's not allowed from whatever side you look at it. So again, from the beginning, clear out the rain gutter. I'm not sure what that person. Maybe because it overflows. I'm right. That's my explanation. So again, it is forbidden to clear the gutter that got clogged with leaves on Shabbos. Okay. The reason is so I mean, it got clogged, I guess, completely. The reason is that since the blockage renders the drain pipe unusable, so it is there, but the water overflows, right? It's unusable. The drain pipe is considered to be broken, so it is not broken, but since it is not unusable, so not usable, so it is broken. According to one who clears the blockage is considered to have repaired the structure. Same, so meaning it did not work, then it's not like repair, you have to use hammer and drill and everything, right? You just remove like a bunch of leaves and it is fixed, right? But still, doesn't matter what kind of repair per person did. So before that it did not work, now with you removing the leaves, it's start working. Right. The violation of the melacha of building. Okay, right. This violates the melacha of building. Okay, so meaning fixing the drain pipe. Alternatively, since the drain pipe is regarded as broken, one who clears it consider create a new drain pipe. The broken, it's like not there, so it cannot be used. So now when they remove the sleeves, it's like they create a new drain pipe. Right, meaning melacha maki bepatish. And subsection D, placing carpet on the floor. Also, right, we're not talking about like area rug that you put there for the kids to play, right? And then you like roll and you put it away. No, it's permanent, right? It is placing carpet on the floor. It is forbidden to permanently place wall-to-wall carpet on the floor on Shabbos. This holds true even the carpet is not attached to the floor with nails. Right. Usually it's not with nails. It's like it's opposite. Like there's nails. Like they put these planks with nails like all around perimeter, and the nails are sticking up, and the carpet is going to like push on these nails. That's how it works, I think. Okay, but we got the idea. Okay, we got the idea. Okay, since it is intended to remain on the floor permanently, it becomes integral part of the floor. Hence, by laying it on the floor, one has added to the structure. So again, it is permitted. It is forbidden to permanently place a wall-to-wall carpet. So it's not like this wall-to-wall like a commercial one. Even like a big carpet, like a huge one, and you put your sofa on top of it, and you put your furniture on top of it, right? So meaning, for sure, it's not going to move, right? That's the issue. So area rack, like in the center of the room, that sometimes it is there, sometimes it's not there. There is no problem. Because it's not permanent, or as I said, you put it for kids to play. This holds true even the carpet is not attached to the floor, right? Since it intended to remain on the floor permanently, it becomes integral part of the floor, right? Hence, so meaning integral part of the floor. So, example we give is a book that you put on the desk, so it does not belong there. I mean, temporarily it's going to stay there. Even temporarily could be until next week, right? It's still temporary. Okay. Hence, by laying it on the floor, one has added to the structure. Okay. Next one, E, indoor swing. The type of the baby swing that clips on the top of the door frame may be attached and detached on Shabbos. Since it is made to be attached and detached, melacha of building does not apply. So meaning, I think there is still some hardware that attached before that, and you just hang the swing should not be a problem. Right, because you need like a door like to go through right, so you would remove after After you swing the baby, after some time you would remove it. So for sure, it's not permanent.